Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bill's Seadoo Midlife Crisis. It's been quite a while since I made a video, all winter as a matter of fact, but I have been doing a few things, and this morning I'm sitting in front of an old trailer that goes with the XP, the 2000 XP that I have been working on over the winter off and on, and it's almost done. I'll make a separate video on that. Today I just want to show you the trailer, which is actually pretty cool, and it'll be great once it's kind of fixed up and refurbished. And I'm going to do a little bit of work on it. Not an earth-breaking video by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought some of you might be interested in what I'm doing. So I'm going to take the camera, flip it around, do a walk around, and show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so starting up at the trailer hitch. So the coupler, as you can see, is pretty rusty, but it's actually works fine. So I'm gonna take that off, soak it in some rust remover, and see if we can't get some of this rust off. And then I think I'm gonna paint that black. This whole yellow section, I think what I'm gonna do is paint it black and just leave the top yellow as an accent. So I think might be kind of cool, or maybe the other way around, not sure. Not obviously, I'm gonna take these chains off and do the same thing, get them soaked up and get some of that rust off, probably paint them just like a silver so they look better. We're gonna clean up this wiring. It's all working for the most part. The winch is okay, a little bit of rust there, not a big deal. And I've forgotten what this is called. The bow stop is in great shape, so I'll probably just repaint that. The lights and everything here are fine. So all of this surface rust, which you see in here, I'm gonna sand that off, and we're just gonna give this a quick trim clad satin white repaint. The bunks are, the wood's fine. Purchased some nice black bunk material that we're gonna redo those in. Over here, we're going to sand these fender covers and repaint them yellow to match. There's the jet ski in the garage. I'm gonna paint that to match. I just realized that these wheels, the hubs, they got lots of play. I don't know if you can see that. It's way worse on the other side. And I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna have to replace the bearings in these, which is not such a big deal. It's just one extra step. So that's kind of it. We're just gonna get the rust off. The lights are kind of cool. I think I'm gonna do this yellow spot in black and just have the accent yellow be there and on the front, and the rest of it just be all black. Yeah, and that's it. It should be cool. The rims are just black, they've been painted. I think they might have been yellow at some point, but we'll just clean those up and get we'll probably paint the hubs just so they don't look rusty. And yeah, that's kind of it. Like when it's all done, if you can imagine. Okay, so here is the kind of first coat. I'm basically doing everything black except the fenders, which I painted yellow to match the jet ski. And so here in the middle, you can see where I've ground off as some of the rust. I didn't go nuts, but I did take 100 grit sandpaper on my rotary and grind off a bunch of the really bad rust. There wasn't a ton, but I'm basically painting everything black except the hardware, the winch, and the fenders. So here's what it was. Here's a bit of before. There's what it looked like before. Here's the winch before. And again, some shots of, it's not going to last forever, this paint job, but it'll last a while, a couple seasons probably before it starts rusting through again. But yeah, anyway, that's just a quick shot of what I'm doing. And I'll show it to you once it's done. I think there's enough videos of people painting their trailers on YouTube that you didn't need to see another one of mine. But this is a bit of just the mid paint job. And I'm just using, if you were in the US, it would be called Rust-Oleum. In Canada, it's called Trim Clad. Same paint, same company. That's what I'm using. And yeah, it should look really good when it's done. Anyway, I'll check back with you when I get it painted up. Thanks. So it's a little dark in here, sorry, but there is the coupler that was rusty, but in good shape. So I painted that just with Trim Clad or Rust-Oleum silver, and the same with the safety chain. So it turned out pretty good, actually. The jack stand I didn't do anything to, just took that off. The bow stop and the winch stand I painted. I just taped everything off. I didn't take any of that apart. The winch is a bit rusty, but again, this is the zero budget restoration. So the lights I just taped off. They're working fine. They still look good. The bunks I recovered with $24 Amazon carpet, which is fine. Just boat bunk carpet. They turn out great. There's the fenders. They look awesome. That's just, again, Rust-Oleum or Trendclad yellow that I had. That was matches the ski pretty well. I did everything else in black, so I don't know, you probably won't remember, but this whole area here was yellow. I think it looks way better all black. And back here was yellow as well. You can still see some yellow on the lights that's left over. And I think it looked better all painted. So the only thing left to do, this is all put back together. It looks good. Looks, you know, it doesn't look brand new or anything, but it looks much better than it did 6 hours ago. Yeah, the only thing I have to do now is re-grease, check these hubs. The bearings are probably a little bit old, but we'll see if we can get by with them or if we have to replace the bearings. But there it is. I don't know, I didn't do a budget on it, but I have 2 cans of paint and maybe 3 cans of paint altogether. So this is about a $40 plus the bunk covering, $50, $60, maybe $75 all together to make my kind of old crappy, it's not even mine, but my buddy's old crappy trailer look newer and way less crappy. Especially, I didn't even show you in here how well you can see that, but the springs that were rusty are all painted now, and the axle, which was also rusty, is all painted up now, and the only thing I have to do is mount the license plate better, a little more permanently, and we will be good to go. So there you go. That's my little trailer restoration, and you can't see it, but it's right there. That XP, which actually looks great. Just have to give it a wash now. Put one more bolt in the seat that I never ever want to take off again. Put it back on the trailer, give it back to my buddy, and then I think it's going up for sale. It's a pretty cool ski for the next person who gets it. Anyway, there you go.